What's, I think, one of my main skill sets after running a business for a while, being just purely objective about myself, I suck at most things. Genuinely. Like, I'm really pretty pathetically bad at most things in business that I do. But there's one thing that I'm really quite good at that I think gives me the biggest advantage, at least for myself, leaning into it, is just knowing from a 30,000 foot view, from a macro view, what I should be focusing on and when. For some reason, a lot of people find that difficult. And I have a good friend, and I always roast him about this. He's one of the smartest fucking bastards I know alive. He's like autistically smart. I always say that he has the good autism. And he stays at a certain hotel brand 150 nights per year for the sole point of keeping his good customer status of the highest status in the entire world that they will give you. And he gets like free nights at the most expensive fucking hotels for this brand, the Hyatt. And so anytime I go to the Hyatt, we always freaking say that we're checking in. He doesn't come. Oh, my business partner, he's coming, but he's flying in late. So I always get upgraded to a suite, and then I get free breakfast and all these other benefits. So it works in my favor. Same thing with the airlines. I have the highest airline status, so I get 2 free check bags. Anyone I fly with does. We get to pick any seat that we want. We get to go to all the lounges. We get all the freaking awesome stuff. He spends 150 fucking nights a year, and then he will literally fly, and he drives. He lives in Texas. He drives to Vegas to stay at the cheapest fucking Hyatt in Vegas every single stupid weekday because it's an arbitrage. And only this guy would figure that out. And then what he does to keep his airline good customer status, he travels nowhere. He literally gets on a plane that just goes in circles, and he'll do the frickin' rounds to keep his status. And I'm just like, and I always tell him, dude, you fucking, what are you doing? You are way too smart to be doing this. Why don't you just spend that 150 nights and then your 12 days of traveling back and forth to nowhere doing something that's going to make you more money? Because this guy has a few hundred units for housing. So he already does very well for himself. I was like, dude, spend that time buying an extra 500 units of real estate per year. And you know what? A year from now, after you spend that time doing something productive, making more money, you will be able to just pay the money to fly first class, and then you can pay the money to stay at the most expensive hotels, and it wouldn't even fucking matter about you keeping your good customer status. It fucking drives me crazy because in his mind, it's easier to do what he's doing, when the way that I think about it is, okay, I want all this stuff, so what is the easiest way to get there? Because it's not what he's fucking doing. I can guarantee you that. It's working hard at things that have super high leverage. And this is honestly what I've always been pretty good at, is if I push this lever, it's going to give me the highest outsized returns. Focusing on that and exploiting the fuck out of it. It's how I've closed pretty much all my clients. It's how I've known when to pivot, why to pivot, and I just lean into that. So right now, what am I hyper focused on? Well, we have a social media marketing company where we help a lot of large businesses grow all their organic media, which is now pretty set up and that's running very well. The next thing that I've been focused on is the sponsorship company, because all the guys that I work with and my friends in the space, we're doing 20 million plus long form YouTube views plus podcast views in the finance and business space. That's a lot of fucking views. That's worth a few million, quite a few $1,000,000 per year in sponsorship revenue. So I've been trying to close, let's say, $8 million for sponsorship revenue, because that would severely increase my income. Now I'm looking to hire someone to fill in that role so I can go to the next higher leverage activity. Because every single time I have a huge jump in income, I can focus on things that have higher leverage, and I can hire people to do all the nuanced tasks, and then hopefully grow everyone up and have a good operating system, and always focusing on things that have higher amounts of leverage. And I do know what has higher leverage, but I'm not going to tell anyone yet. Josh's secret. Sorry, I'm thinking of Justin, and he always says some of the corniest things ever. That's my buddy. I might send him this video because it drives me nuts because he's staying at hotels. But anyway, I want to focus on the thing that is going to 100x, and that's always what I'm thinking about. The current business model that we have, it's a very low fee for the amount of services that we're providing these businesses. The minimum investment for any of these businesses is $10,000 per month. You would say that's a lot of money. It's actually like no profit. It actually just covers the expenses of taking on a new client, of all the costs that are entailed, and to provide them the best quality service in the entire world, because that is what we provide. And then the sponsors was a 10x income opportunity, because if I close a sponsor for $50,000, or let's say one sponsor sponsors 3 of the creatives that I have, or creators that I work with, and we were getting $50,000 to $100,000 per month from them, and I got 40% of that profit, that's substantial income. Fuck, I gotta go. My ride's here. But what I'm always thinking about is, if I'm going to spend my effort to do something else, I need to first hire someone to do this, but I want to think of what is the next 10x opportunity. So that means it would have to be something where it would be a few $100,000 per month opportunity for the same amount of effort. And I know exactly what it is, and I'm excited to work on it. It's just the payoff isn't until 2 years from now. But fuck, I gotta go.